Hello everybody, Rebecca here again, and it's the second video of my Stash Made Kit Wednesday for the 14th of October, and this is layout 133, and I'm using sketch 13 from Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. So you've seen that before I started. It does call for 2 pictures, but I'm just going to go ahead and scrap this fun little selfie of myself. I'm going to kind of change the sketch up a bit. I am going to go ahead and use the Truly Grateful collection again out of my stash kit, just because. And I'm going to, just because I'm trying to use it up. You know, I used it for the first layout, and now I'm going to use it for the second one too, because I really didn't use that much. The sketch didn't call for as much as I would have liked for it to. So I do have a whole bunch of stickers from the 6x12, well, now 12x12 sticker sheet left. I have a lot of these fun wood buttons. I have so many ephemera pieces that I haven't even used them. Some puffy stickers, some rub-ons, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this as my background, this black and white polka dot, and these 3 shades of the red to do some stripes in the page. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it, and let's see what I can do. All right, so I am going to draw some lines, okay? And pay no mind to that little green power thing down there. It's for my fiance to charge his phone when he's in a store. The sketch for the today on Christy's Beautiful Life, and it's not today, it was for the 13th, so for yesterday. It's pretty simple, basic design. Totally love it. It just has these 3 stretched diagonals of pattern paper across it. So what I'm doing here is I took 3 cardstock pieces from my paper pad, my cardstock paper pad that I picked up at Michael's a while ago, in some jewel tones, and I did the reddish pinkish colors, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut those. Now, as you can see, I'm in real time. This is just how long this sketch took. I did not feel the need to speed it up. What I'm doing is just trying to figure out how many more I want to count, and then I'm just like, you know what, this ruler is pretty wide. We're just going to go ahead and use the ruler. And I draw another line, and I get my diagonals. Now I do have 2 pieces left over from each of the 3 cardstocks, which I create layouts after this, using those pieces in different designs and sketches. So I have that one right there, and I'm just going to show you. I'm thinking about, do I want to cut this or do I want to draw all those lines? No, you know what, I'll go ahead and cut this. I'll just get that all cut up. Now in my head, I'm thinking I'm going to edit the rest of this out, which, to be fair, I do not think I did. Now that I'm looking at how slow it is, I'm thinking I didn't edit this video at all, so there could be a lot of dead space, but I can talk through it. I got my coffee right here. Took a drink of my coffee. So I'm just very slowly cutting because I'm trying to keep my scissors as straight and still as possible to make some straight lines. And there you go. So now I'm going to go ahead and take another piece. And I just use this. And what I do is I'm like, man, I shouldn't have done that in the middle and wasted all that space. So I'm just going to hold that piece down, and I'm going to take my pencil and just trace the lines right on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Oh, Lord, I shouldn't have left this all in. Oh, this poor video. That's all right. So I will tell you to go ahead and check out Christy's Beautiful Life. I will leave a link to her Facebook page below. And then you can see all the wonderful people that have participated in this day's challenge. And she has links to all the people that, you can go look at all the pictures that everyone's posted and all that fun stuff. And then, so now I got one more to do, guys. So like I said, I should have, in my head, I was going to edit this all out, but as you can see, that didn't happen. So I'm just going to put some of this stuff away. I am using, today's Wednesday, so it's my Stash Made kit. And what that means is I just took a whole bunch I basically grabbed some collections that I had sitting around. I have the Paige Evans, Pink Paisley Paige Evans Truly Grateful collection. And I have the 6x8 paper pad. And I have some rub-ons. And I have the wooden buttons. I have the puffy stickers. I have the 6x12 sticker sheet. And then I have just some other little bits. I have some cork arrows. And I also grabbed in the Chamel Field Trip collection, which I got both of those from Peachy Cheap. So it's the 6x8 paper pad. And I have 2 of the enamel phrases because I picked one up a Tuesday morning. So I threw those into my collection kit. And then I go ahead and I go through all my other stuff and I pull in other things that I've had sitting around for quite some time and would like to use up. And the goal is to make as many layouts as possible and just try to basically have very few things that have to go back into my stash. And so since I grabbed 2 collections that somewhat intermingle, but I also wanted to be able to create floral, fun, fall-themed layouts, hence the Truly Grateful. And I have a lot of photos of my son when he is little that I have recently found in the last month or so. And I wanted to be able to scrapbook those, so that would be the Field Trip collection, which has got more of a boy feel to it. Totally excited about that. All right, so I finally, after 12 hours, have my 3 stripes. And I'm going to go ahead and use this polka dotted black and white 12x12 pattern paper, and that is a Heidi swap that I got from Tuesday morning. So the sketch also calls for 2 pictures, and I only have 1. So I do go ahead and make my angles are going opposite of what is in the sketch, and that is just because how I drew them. And I'm also turning it because I only have the 1 picture. So it's the sketch, it's just turned. And I'm going to go ahead and get these adhered down. I just take it and adhere it to the top. And then I'm like, that's not going to work because my head will be in the way. So I'm going to adhere it to the bottom, line it up, and then I just roll it right up. And we're going to do it 2 more times. If anybody would like to join me on Wednesdays in making some layouts from your stash, just let me know. There's no rhyme, there's no reason. It's just fun. I'm just, do a couple videos. For the most part, I try to post every day, and on Wednesdays, I post more. And if you've noticed lately, I've been posting even more than 1 video a day because I've been doing the 30 days of sketches. So, along with my normal day of what I had planned, because there are some of my series that actually already have a sketch that I'm using or something in mind, so I have to, I don't use the sketch for that day, but I try to get at least one of these 30 days of sketches posted daily. And I'm only 1 day behind, so I've got to figure out, I'm going to go over to the website, the Facebook page today, and see what the sketch is for the 14th, and I'm going to go ahead and create that later. So hopefully that will be posted today and or tomorrow. And that is the fun picture that I took just recently, the week after Labor Day 2020. I have been home since March, working from home, everyone knows, during the quarantine and the COVID crisis. And one of my coworkers, basically pulled the short straw, and she's been at work the whole time because there is somebody that needs to be in our department at all times to get paperwork from the plants and the production guys. So she needed a vacation because she'd been working straight through. So my boss asked, and I graciously went in and covered for her. And let me tell you what, I've never been so creeped out in all my life. I'm used to going into the office, and there's a hustle and bustle, and all my people are there, and, we talk, and we laugh, and we have fun, and you just, everybody is just, it's one big happy family. There was one day, it was just me and one other girl, and we weren't anywhere near each other. You're not allowed to use lunchrooms, and the water fountains, and everything is all, it was just so quiet, and so I was just like, God, I don't want this to be the normal. Like, I love coming in and seeing all the people. So anyway, I just took a selfie of myself, and I was like, Oh, I wasn't even sitting at my desk because I was too close to someone else in our little cubicles. So I go ahead and take that grateful picture and I stick, or that grateful sticker, and I run that along the side. And I'm gonna go ahead and take some butterflies. And I'm like, you know what, this is cute. So basically my cluster is just gonna kind of run, I believe, basically right there around my pictures. I don't really branch out that much. And looking at it now, I probably should have put something in the bottom right-hand corner, but to each their own.
Hold on, let me finish.
I go ahead and get some foam stuck on this little butterfly right here. And then I believe my son came in and talked to me. Oh, I was totally wrong. I put a butterfly way up at the top. Oh, I made too many layouts using this collection yesterday, guys. I do go ahead and take all these little goldy, bronzy, copper-toned hearts, and I basically run them off of these little butterflies, like the little trail that their tail would make, when you see that. So I do get all of them, and I do put one at the top, but that was my thought process, like, oh, it'll just be their little love trail. And then I'm going to put, I believe this one goes, yep, right down at the bottom. So I have that. And then I'm looking at different things that I can pull. And I really wanted to use the other butterfly, but he was green and yellow, and that was totally not the vibe of my page. And see right here, I'm like, oh, I still have so many more die cuts. Like, I've used basically one. And what I do is when I pull one out, when I was using it, I went ahead and scratched it right off the back of the layout, so that when you look at it later on, obviously you know, okay, that's not in there. Well, ooh, I didn't do that this last layout, but I pulled all of these. So while I'm talking to you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and try to remember which ones that I used and which ones that I did not use. I do know that there's a lot of them that were used. But this was really fun to create this layout. I am feeling it. I also think that I have no idea what's in this layout, this package anymore. Oh, that's when my mom would say, Rebecca Ann. I'd be like, I know. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these little wooden buttons down, and I am going to splatter some Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine. To be honest, I don't really remember, so if this ends abruptly, I am sorry. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and check out Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. I'll leave the Facebook link below. If you would like to see more videos from me, please click that subscribe button. And here is the Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I'm going to do the pink because it kind of seemed like it was going to work. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop saying "and" so much. Whew. I do come in with some another color, I believe. Or it's over. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there we are. Okay. Whew. Another pink color. I was like, oh, I wasn't really looking at the screen. Oh, Lord. Anyway, sorry for the poor commentary. If you guys would like to if you guys would like to create layouts on Wednesdays, just let me know, and I will give you an idea of what feel I'm going for the next month's kit. But it's just to have fun, get some layouts made, and use up some stash. So I think that is it for this layout. Super excited, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye.